Okay, here we are next to the pool, Los Cocos restaurant,
Los Cocos Hotel.
19th December 2009.
¿Vas a descansar?
With us we have Hunbatz
Sí,
Mayan.
voy a estar ahí un rato. Ok. No termine, voy directo. A ver, salimos a caminar.
Sí.
Okay. So, I'm going to explain something about the Mayan calendars, but the beginning to understand the calendars is
Turn that on.
the first is the calendar of 1 year.
Turn that on.
Okay. The calendar of 1 year, the name is Hab.
Is it on?
18 months and each month 20 days. That's the Hab calendar. Plus 1 month of 5 days. See, like one small month of 5 days. Okay, so
So is that total of 19 or still?
altogether is 19 months. 19 months. So 18 it has. Each month is 20 days, and plus one small month of 5 days. Okay, that make the calendar of Hab. The calendar of Hab, they use names like a name. Mayan, not right. The days they are Kam, Chicham, Kimi, Manik, Lamat, Muluk, Ok, Chuen, Eb, Ben, Ish, Men, Kib, Kabam, Etzna, Kawak, Ahaw, Mish, Ik, Akbal. That's the 20 days. And the months they are 18 is Pop is the first. Pop, the first. Pop, Sip, Sek, Yashkin, Chen, Sak, Mak, Muan, Kaba, Not Ayab, Wo, Sot, Shul, Mol, Yash, Ke, Kankin, Pash, and Kungu. Kungu. Okay? This is for the Hab calendar. For the Tzolkin calendar, is 20 days or measure, and 13 months or measure.
How do you spell measure?
Measure, M-E-A-S-U-R-E.
measure.
13 months measure. Okay.
What is
Both
20 days.
Both calendars they work together at the same time. What one with numbers and not with names. Example, I like to know somebody. Example, I can ask. I can do this. And say what example we're going to make some example. Hunbatz was born in the day 21, and the month is enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio. 6. And the year 1941. That three indications I need is for to know the Hab and Tzolk'in. Example 1941. I can look here. Ok. I am Ok. The month is Ok. And the Tzolk'in is the number 1. You see, it's in that way. I have the first indication. So for to know about people, we need 6 indications. Day was born, month was born, and year. And the number, it need to be 3 numbers too. With combination all together, so we can understand the destiny of the people. Okay?
Now, Ok would be for 1941, right?
Yes, Ok is the year. Ok 1. The rest of them, they work like this, but you need to calculate here. You need to see here because everything it is in that poster. So you calculate here. Easy 260 years. And 260 years is not going to repeat like repeating the same. Like example, in this Western culture we are, example, you was born in Cancer. Next year another is going to be Cancer. See?
Right.
Or on the same day, many people was born with the symbol Cancer. But the next year is different. See, it's not going to repeat. Look, everybody was born in like today. Is not going to repeat that in almost 10,000, 1,400 years. It's going to repeat something similar or almost the same.
So every 260 years it changes?
More than that, but saying not like the Western culture. Everybody was born today. Next year it's going to have the same year. No, same year. The same example, say in Cancer of any symbol.
Yeah.
Next year is the same.
Right.
Another year is the same. In Maya, no. Change because the numbers change.
Okay.
Like example, names and numbers begin to change. It's not the same. So in that way works the Mayan calendar. Almost every 10,000 years can be almost coming the same. Okay? So it's in that word for you understand the destiny of somebody or what's bringing that people in their life. Yeah? So because this graphic worked for 30 years but changed, but the combination names and numbers that makes the difference. Because maybe somebody's up next year, but the number maybe can be 2 or 3. When they change the number, it's different meaning of ok.
Okay.
You see? So this is for to know about this. Now, the last time I began to mention to you the mistake they make, Eric Thompson and Alfredo de Landa. So we can see in this way. The Hab calendar, it has 360 days. So, but plus the 5, you begin the synchronization of the 5 is every 52 years.
Right.
Because 50 by this number 52, how much is it?
What is what?
50 times 52.
50 times 52? $50 to this?
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, sorry, I said 5.
5. 260.
So for to be exactly the number, you need to add 260 every year. Example, do the multiplication of 360.
360.
Because 360, that's the days for the year.
Okay.
And then you add 260.
Add 260? Like this?
Like this. That's all I mean.
620.
No, so first is
620.
is 360 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then you add
260. 260.
No, sorry. First is this. This you do multiply 360 by 50 years. 52 years.
Multiply
Yeah.
360 times 52 years?
Yes, because
Like
that's
this?
the cycle.
Okay.
Oh, here is the cycle.
Okay, you can do that. Oops. Let me see. Clear. I don't know how to use this. 360 times 52.
And now you add this number to this.
620?
Yes. Why did we add that? Because that's the days, the 5 days they miss every year.
So it'd be 19,340? This
I
is,
make a mistake. This only.
oh, only 260.
Yes, because 160 that is Solkin calendar.
Let's see. So 18,720 plus 260. 18,980.
Yes, that's the days have exactly 52 years. Okay. Now, every 52 years have some synchronization with the moon calendar. So, how many cycle the moon in 1 year? How many days it has the moon in 1 year?
28 times 13.
Well, you need to multiply 28 by 13.
Okay. $364.
Now you multiply this for this cycle, for
Okay.
52 years.
So 364 times 52, right?
Yeah.
3, 6, 4. This is not really a calendar, but I mean a
Calculator.
calculator. 18,928.
Right there.
18,928.
And now, because for to be exactly the number of the calendar of the sun, because the calendar of the sun in 1 year is 365. So you're missing one. So you need to add 52. Because each year you're missing one.
It's the same now.
And the same number.
Same number.
Okay. It's in that way Eric Jose Arguelles make a mistake. He forget this number, the number 1.
52.
And each time the numbers, it need to be 52 because that is the cycle of this calendar here. And this is the 260 because you're missing 5. The 5 is here. And this is a Tzolk'in. This is part of the Tzolk'in. So you add, and every 52 years, you do mathematics in this way. Every 52 years, everything comes in synchronization.
Okay.
See?
So
Yeah.
Everything, all the numerals just come together every 52 years.
So the Hab, Tzolk'in, and the moon calendar?
Exactly, the 3 of them.
Okay.
But who's showing you how to understand and look for the numbers? Tzolk'in, they're teaching you.
Okay.
Well, like that, you can go with many calendars to understand exactly the time. Okay? So the principal calendar for the Mayas, they were Moon, Earth, and Pleiades. And the 52 is the short cycle. The multiplication going up completely when you do 52 by another calendar, the Khaltum, and then begin to give numbers and numbers, and in the end, in the big cycle, the 26,000 years, all the numbers is exactly. You don't miss nothing, like Jose Arguelles is saying, you miss one day in the cosmos. No, we don't miss nothing. So in this way to count all of this, the same Eric Thompson, you can look for the mistake of Eric Thompson.
So which of the calendars is the Earth calendar? Which one did we call the Earth calendar? What calendar is that? You said the Earth calendar and the Moon calendar.
The Earth calendar is that we have every day. And every day, the sun, when they move, in the end is 365. But only you're going to work with 366 only every 1040. So this every time is when you miss this or you don't understand this, you wait until the cycle's coming and they're going to give to you. They're going to ask for you that number. And then you add, and that's all.
Yeah. Okay.
We need like maybe tomorrow we can sit down again, but we can ask for that room to give us that room with some big blackboard there, and we can write specific like this.
Okay.
Okay. So it's in that way, but many people, until today, I not seen nobody trying to explain this in that way like I explained.
Okay.
Nobody in many places I went, nobody trying to explain things like this.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's part of what your new book's going to be doing too, right? With the 8 Mayan calendars. That's going to be talking
Yes.
about these things, right?
In that book, the 8 calendars is exactly that explanation. But all the explanation in mathematics goes from the small one like this up to the second calendar, to this 26,000.
years. Zakeb?
And it goes exactly like this. You don't miss nothing. So that book, when they read Negociar Ways, Eric Thompson, no, because just, died Eric Thompson. But the same Jose Arguelles and another they follow Eric Thompson, they're going to discover that's the correctly book in mathematics to understand calendar. Right?
So the long cycle's name is Zakeb?
Zakeb.
How do you spell that? Zakeb?
Z-A-K-E-B.
Zakeb.
Or Z-A-C-E-B. It's either Z-A-C or Z. I've seen it written before.
Zakeb.
How do you spell it?
T-Z-E-K-E-B.
And
Sorry.
and then the same calendar of Tzolk'in, or the same way to count in Tzolk'in, the sacred calendar can do the same with Venus, with Mars, another 3 planets. That Tzolk'in begin to explain to you how you work with all of them to understand the mathematics, how they move the planets. So the Tzolk'in is like a magic, so magic for to understand time and another thing you understand, because with the Tzolk'in you can understand too all the mysteries like Jesus, the number 20 and 13, you can understand with the Tzolk'in too. Why Jesus? Example, one of the mystery you can understand why they say Jesus, they died in the cross. You see? And the mystery is here. Dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the center is 13. You see? So when Jesus, he said he died in the cross,
Yes?
that's symbolic. That's symbolic because what number was Jesus? The number 13. Why? Because he's showing the angles. In geometry, when you understand the angles, you understand many things about life. It's in the daily life, when you go in some place, you go in back angles.
Yeah. The movements by
See?
angles.
Angles. And then every time Jesus, they have the head in the center.
Yes.
Why they have the head in the center? Because suppose Jesus, he knows about all the dimensions, the certain dimension.
Okay.
He was in in something he understood perfect.
Okay.
And what connection you can find with this? The 12 apostles, and Jesus, he was the number 13 again.
Right.
See?
Right. Yeah.
Again,
A lot of
numerology
symbolism.
begin to explain to you all that mysteries. Okay?
Yes.
All the mysteries is the numerology. But the cross, and the way they explain today the Christian church is Jesus, he was died in the cross. Maybe it's not happening that.
Yeah, I don't know. Right, maybe not
For
happening.
me,
I don't know.
it's not happening that way. Everything is symbolic.
Yeah.
So and in mathematics, for you understand time, the number 13 is very important, because this number begin to take you to understand numerology and the numerology, but understanding time, cycle of time. You see? Because that number is cosmos, time. The number is there. When you understand the numerology in that way, then you begin to understand everything. Are you following this, David? See? So number 13 is very important in that way.
Yeah.
So if the prophecy is going to happen, you can understand through numerology too.
Does that have any relevance to the 13 Oshla-Untiku?
Any connection?
Connection to the 13 Oshla-Untiku. Because the Oshla-Untiku is 13 as well.
I don't know if he understands the word you're saying. What is the word? I don't know what the word is either. What are you saying? 13 something or other.
The 13 Oshla-Untiku and the 9 Bolontiku?
Oh, it's again numerology. 9, Bolom is 9, number 9. So when you understand number 9, you understand again many secrets of everything.
Yeah.
Because, example, how many months can be the baby inside the mother?
Right.
Normal babies, okay?
9.
9 months.
Right.
260 days.
Huh?
260 days.
And example, how you understand this body, the square, or is 9 degrees, the angle. It's 9 degrees, the angle. 9 degrees, the angle. 9 degrees, the angle. So each perfect corner you need to have 9 degrees. If something change, like this different angle, something's going to change too. In sacred geometry, the square and the circle is necessary to understand, because only with this and this you can understand many things about sacred geometry, many constructions of pyramid example. See?
Yeah.
The construction you can understand that way.
9 plus 4 is 13.
What connection you can find the circle with the earth, example?
What? What did you say?
What connection you can find easy? The circle and the earth.
The Earth is
The earth is round.
they both rotate in circles.
Well,
So the diameter from here to here.
Uh-huh.
is 13,000 kilometers.
The diameter.
Diameter.
You see?